Makers. I'm Virella.
I'm Nikita Cosplay.
I'm CJ Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Today we have a special guest, Olivia Swasey, but we'll get to her in just a minute. We need to get our wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And today we have a special guest, as I said, with us, who's going to be joining us with being up to no good, Miss Olivia Swasey.
Thank you. I'm feeling mischievous. Glad to be here.
Yes.
We've had a little trouble getting together with Ms. Olivia. We've had a couple tries and mess ups and finally back together. And here we are.
Some crazy weather.
Just a few technical difficulties. We're fine.
Including a hurricane, a couple things, just a few little minor tips.
It's all good. It's all good.
It happens.
After almost 7 days without power, we don't have power yet, but we have internet back, so praise God. All right. I'm just saying.
Yes.
We are recording, so we are not being rude to anybody. This will be airing on the 30th of July, but we're pre-recording a couple weeks early due to schedule shifting around and stuff like that. So, Olivia, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for taking time out of your crazy schedule to join us.
Geez Louise, thank you for working with my crazy schedule. It changes constantly, but I am really glad I'm finally able to make it on.
Yay! I'm so happy to have you. We're glad we were able to work it out finally.
Yes, finally.
I'm glad you guys are okay. My goodness.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, you are got her power boost. You are a voice actress on tons of stuff. Can you name some of the characters that you do?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a voice actor primarily in anime. I've worked on shows like Kakegururi, Vinland Saga, Bang Dream, Oshinoko, Eminence in Shadow, I'm Quitting Heroing, Snafu, and there's a bunch more. But those are some of the ones that I've been thinking about lately.
That's real neat.
Kind of don't normally do this, but I'm going to mention you're kind of a little bit of a legacy because your dad.
Yes.
No,
so I am a Nepo baby. It's true. The rumors are
Nepo.
I kind of prefer the term legacy, but okay, go hang out with that.
I know. I appreciate the censorship. Honestly, thank you. But no, my dad, John Swasey, he's been an actor for a long time, but he's been in the industry for about 30 years. I think 27 years to be exact. So I definitely, I'm an actor because of him. I was very inspired by him growing up and watching him be able to support a family as an actor, which is, legendary to say the least. That's kind of why I got into acting. And he's done some roles, he's pretty big in the anime world. He's done One Piece. He's Sir Crocodile in that. He's in Dragon Ball Z and I don't even know what else. Full Metal Alchemist, tons of stuff. I actually don't really watch that much anime, so sometimes I don't really.
Me too. Not that big on anime.
I have certain ones that I watch, but I love meeting voice actors too because then I get reintroduced to new ones I've never seen before, and I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. I've got to watch that.
There are some that I do really enjoy, but in my off time, I'm more of a Sex and the City girl and less of an anime, less of a Jujutsu Kaisen girl. That's just me. Yeah.
So of the animes you've watched, now I've got to ask, what are the ones that you watched?
I watched Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, and I really, really enjoyed those. The breath work that they do in Demon Slayer, I'm no, when I was in acting school, we literally did the same sort of breath work. So I love it. I think it's hysterical.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a sweet show.
So what was your first one that you got?
My first show ever.
Your first ever, and how did you get it?
My first ever. Well, although I am a voice actor, I also act a lot on stage.
Theater, we love it.
Yeah, I was trained theatrically. That's definitely what lights my soul fire. You know what I mean? And it's why I moved to New York, was to pursue a theatrical career full time. So my first anime show I did ever was Girls in Panzer, which is a show about girls in tanks. And I love that show. My character had an eye patch. It was a strawberry. I adored her. But my first show that I did that, I think when I was 18, maybe 17. But my first theatrical show ever is I was in Seussical. I was a Wickersham brother. And I did that when I was a kid, like young, like 8 or something like that.
Neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's great because, you know, my dad's an actor and my mom is actually a stage manager. So 2 parents in the arts.
There you go.
I didn't really play soccer growing up, but I did do a lot of theater camp.
So much theater camp.
Yeah. Like,
you were kind of destined. You were kind of just.
Yeah. But I'm glad, you know, and it's great to, you know, my parents are super supportive of me, like pursuing a career in the arts, which is not always the case. So I'm really grateful. You know, they're big influences to me. We're super close.
Very cool. So you get to do all the Comic-Cons and stuff. Do you do them with your dad a lot, or do you guys?
Yeah, which is really special. You know, when we get opportunities to like travel for these conventions together. We actually just did one this past weekend here in New York. So it was great for me. The commute was chill. And he stayed with me for the weekend. So it was nice. You know, we had a nice time together. But yeah, we've done a couple conventions together, and oh my gosh, sometimes people, because we have the same last name, people just assume we're related. They don't always assume we're father and daughter, is my point. And like one time we went to a convention, I think in Florida, and we like we checked into the hotel, and they escorted us to the room, and they opened the door, and it was one king size bed. They were like Mr. and Mrs. Swasey, and I was like,
"Whoa,
no.
have to adjust the perceptions here, Dad. This is not happening."
What an Akko Taco! The crunchiest, the crunchiest Akko Taco.
Yeah, right.
Like shards in the gums, Akko.
Yeah. Like, I was just like, oh my god. So that blew. But what can you do? What can you do?
Yikes. Dad, you sleep on the couch. I'm in the bed.
No, exactly. Literally that. Actually, Dad, you're not even in the room. You know what I mean? You can find it.
Go sleep in the tub, Dad.
Yeah, please. Love it.
Oh my gosh. So of all the ones that you've done, what is your favorite parts that you've done for voice acting?
Ooh, my favorite show, usually the one that pays my rent. That's my typical the one that's
that part. That part.
But in all honesty, I really enjoyed working on this show called I'm Quitting Heroing. Like, I'm quitting being a hero. I played the Demon Queen Echidna. Her laugh is, you know, I just really enjoy being a demon queen. What a treat. You know what I mean? What a treat.
Do we get a sample
of the laugh? She's like, like she like screams, you know what I mean? Nice. It's so much fun. That's
great.
A lot of fun with that character. So she's really, and it's also funny. It's like a workplace comedy set in hell. You know what I mean? Which is delightful. I really enjoyed working on that one. My theatrical performance. That's a tough.
So you're a little on the evil side. Got it? Is that what I'm hearing?
She's slightly Sithy.
My range goes from like catty to full on demonic. You know what I mean? Like I'm like the bitchy best friend, like demon queen. Like that's kind of where they shove me, which I'm okay with. You know, I'm all for a woman in power. Hello, you know what I mean? It's women's fun. It's not. It should be. It should be. But yeah, so that's usually what I end up as. I actually just did a show here in New York, and I played Athena, the goddess, and I was
nice.
I'm looking up and up. You know, it's a good day to be a Swasey. That's pretty cool. It was.
There you go.
Yeah. Do what?
I'd be down for that one. That would be cool.
It was cool. We got to wear these like 3-foot masks that our director had handmade. It was so good. It was such a treat to be a part of that show.
Very
cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. But
so, do you have any projects coming up that we kind of get to, know?
A little sneaky peeky, if you will.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what's okay for me to talk about.
NDAs are real, y'all.
Yeah, I've got a couple shows in the work down at Sentai Filmworks in Houston, Texas. Yeah. They actually, believe it or not, Texas dubs more English anime than anywhere else in the world, which is crazy, but Dallas and Houston, they're big hubs. So I've got some shows in the works down there that I'm really excited about. A couple like action pieces and a couple like slice of life shows. It should be a really good time. I'm excited about it. But I've been on the hunt up here for a studio that I can record at because I don't have my own home studio equipment. I'm saving up for it. Turns out New York is expensive. I had no idea.
A little bit.
I had no idea.
Smidge.
But it's fine. I'm looking for a studio up here to record in, so I don't have to fly down to Texas to like do the recording. We like kind of like stack up the contracts so I can like get them all done in a couple days, rather than because it's not as easily accessible for me anymore.
Yeah.
Because I lived in Houston for 23 years of my life, all of it. I'm from there, so I'm working on it, but it's all a timing and savings sort of situation. It should be fine.
Very cool. Now we talked about Comic-Cons. You said you had a couple coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to a couple conventions later this year. Anime Festival in Orlando in September. I'm really excited for that one. A little time on the beach.
Hey-yo.
Orlando's on the beach, right? Am I crazy?
Orlando is not on the beach.
It's not on the beach.
It's in the middle.
Well, a little time at Disney World then. I don't know. I'm a bigger Universal fan than I am.
I was going to say, we're fond of Harry Potter Land.
Yeah, I mean, what gave it away?
Yeah, right. No, I love it. I
mean, not Hedwig being behind me. I'm not mirrored. Okay, see Hedwig right there? There you go.
No, I love your backpack collection. That's
oh, my lounge fly. I'm so proud of them. This is the newest edition. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting things.
Oh, that's so cool. She's cute. I like her.
It's the 50th anniversary edition, and I'm obsessed.
Very fancy, very fancy. No, yeah, I'm a big time a Universal girl. The Velocicoaster, I love that thing.
Oh my God.
Buddy, I'm terrified of heights, but I'm also like, I need to ride this once just to say that I rode it.
Yeah, you should.
My husband and my son love roller coasters, and like my daughter and me kind of get terrified on them, and then like we'll warm up to them. But so Velocicoaster has that like takeoff that really slams you. So the last time we rode, my husband bought the picture because him and the kids are like, whoa, and I'm like, in the picture, I look like I'm gonna die, and I'm like, that is the worst picture I've ever seen of me in my life. I think
that is perfection.
Oh my God, it's hysterical.
That's awful.
The Mombi realness was happening.
That's why she would like circle it and say, "This is her."
Yeah, this is she. God. Put it on the fridge.
Yes, right there.
Actually, it is on the fridge. They put it in a frame that's magnetic, and my husband put it on the fridge. I'm like, now I get to see that every day. Great.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Just the
have some respect, please. I was vulnerable. No, I love roller coasters. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I love them. Yeah, they're so good.
I also love roller coasters.
It's my favorite.
So if you're an adrenaline junkie, is there anything else cool that you happen to do? Like diving with sharks or
base jumping,
I've actually been diving with sharks before.
Oh,
that's a hard pass.
It was no, dude, it was so cool. And they were just nurse sharks, so like they're nice, they're
hard pass.
No, I was
in chum for the sharks. No.
They're so sweet. Although I say that, but when I got in the water with them, I was like freaking out. They like touched me as they swam past, and I was
like,
oh my God. And we were free. We were free diving too, so it was crazy.
No.
I am like an all buffet feast. No. For the sharks.
They chummed the water, so they weren't hungry for us.
Doesn't matter.
That's terrifying. That's more terrifying.
Yeah, that was
like great. Now they're gonna eat around me. What if they accidentally eat my hand? Like
no.
A good feeding frenzy.
No, it was not even a shish kebab. I'm like the whole buffet. No.
No, and also, their nurse sharks' teeth are like way down in their throats. You would have to like stick your arm down there to like get bit.
I'm not even
so I'm like, it's fine.
I know. No,
it's fine.
I'm so glad that you have that bravery within you, that you are able to go and swim with sharks. That is so awesome for you, bestie. For you.
Yeah, like skydiving. I'm like, why would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane that's not diving to the ground? No.
I would do it. I would, but I want to. It sounds cool. Plus, they put you with somebody.
Why?
I could see you doing base jumping. I could see it.
No.
That would be
Little
cool.
cliff diving.
It's safe. It's safe. I have no survival instinct. I'm a city slicker.
I have tons of
You should
survival.
go running with the bulls in Spain.
Oh my god, I would love to. I like seek adventure.
I don't know. That would actually be kind of cool.
I would run for like 30 seconds.
Parasailing. I'm all
Right.
over parasailing. That's a short rope.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Parasailing.
Actually, parasailing freaks me out more than any of those.
Really?
Parasailing does. Yeah. Because when you land, what if the boat doesn't come get you? I don't know. It just like freaks me out landing like in the middle of the ocean.
Parasailing.
That surprises me because that seems more safe than everything else that you mentioned.
No way. No way. I'm a fast runner.
Parasailing,
I'll run
water
boats.
skiing, tubing, that sort of stuff. I'm good at.
Actually, okay, water skiing I probably wouldn't do. All the rest of it I'll probably end up doing with my husband because he's a thrill seeker, you know. And I'm like, okay, sure, you know, that's
I'm
cool.
in. I'm in.
Yeah,
like-
not even gonna lie, your girl can't swim. Not doing anything water related. Thanks.
Nothing water related.
I
can
tried
We need
teach you.
some
I was
water list.
instructor.
I don't even like doing the water rides at Disney. Like I freaked
What?
out on Pirates of the Caribbean. I have problems. I have problems. If I can't see,
Gosh.
it goes with thalassophobia though. Because if I can't see my feet in the water, nah.
That I can understand, and especially
pass.
in Texas, there are so many like bull sharks and stuff like that. I'm like, I get
Yes.
it. You know what I mean? I totally.
You see, what doesn't help is that when I was in high school, a friend of mine went with me to Lake Conroe when we went like jet skiing on the lake, and she kept hitting the waves really hard to where we both flew off.
It sounds like a good time.
I was wearing a life jacket, thank God. But
I'm like,
I had a traumatic experience at Lake Conroe too, so like I don't blame you for that. I almost drowned there, and my cousin.
did you know there's alligators in that thing?
That's
Oh my gosh.
It's
I,
also
like,
the
climbed
deadliest
my poor
lake in
cousin like a tree or
Texas.
something.
75 feet on a good day.
I'm never going to that lake again.
I was in one where they pulled out a 5-foot baby alligator, and I said, "The baby doesn't scare me. I want to know what the mama looks like."
Where's the mama?
It's
And
always.
where the
Oh my
mama
gosh.
is.
We're finding out our fears today, guys.
Oh my god.
I actually just I just got through watching this series called Queens on National Geographic. It's all about matriarchal societies in the animal kingdom. Mothers are so powerful. They're so good at their jobs. It was stunning. I cried like the whole time. To be a woman, you know what I mean?
Of course.
The lionesses rule.
Beautiful.
Why do they think they do?
They really do.
They had an episode
Right.
on lions. They
Not
did.
messing with the lionesses.
Yeah,
Right.
they're mean. They'll be very mean. But for the good of their children, which
They have to protect.
yeah,
That's
hello.
what they do.
They're
That's what moms do.
They're running the desert or the Sahara or wait, no, where do they live? The
Yes.
grasslands? I don't know.
All of it.
Savannah?
There you go.
Savannah, the Savannah. That's the word I was looking for.
Savannah,
Lion-
the one that's an
Lion
actual
King.
name. Got it.
Lion King serves me well today.
It is a circle of life after all, and they rule us all.
Robin Williams, when he sang that song to his kids, Pennsylvania, pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom.
I don't know what song. That's cute.
That's
What?
cute.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, he sang it to
Pink
his kids.
pajamas, penguins on the bottom.
He
Oh,
couldn't
that's
understand the
on the
words, so
bottom.
he said,
Pink pajamas, penguins on the bottom.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's good. That's classic. I was like, that's a weird.
I actually like that. That's cute.
That's funny.
So that was his version of it. I thought that was
That's
hysterical.
adorable. No, that's so cute.
Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Thank you, CJ.
Right.
Better than bacon.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to that next year, you guys. Seriously, if we're gonna keep talking about it.
We have to go to Bacon dressed as Bacon. Bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Oh,
Bacon.
bacon and eggs.
There's a bacon convention. Is that what I'm
Bacon.
How did we get here?
Maybe, okay, there's a convention called Bacon, and it's named after the dude, and his last name is Bacon.
I thought it was bacon too. And someone says,
I
no,
thought
it's
this was a
bacon.
nickname.
I'm like, really? Because I thought it was bacon.
It's definitely Bacon. He's
Oh,
Bacon.
It's bacon.
It's bacon.
We gotta,
If it's not
Which
a
makes me hungry for bacon.
yeah, right. How is it not a
Like-
bacon convention? Do they have?
Honestly?
They should.
I think it should be bacon.
we need a bacon convention. There needs
I'm
to be
gonna wear a
booth at
bacon
the
dress
Bacon
to that
convention.
thing. I really am. I'm a
We
cosplay
need-
a bacon girl.
You
I'm
and
serious.
Lady
Bacon and eggs.
They need
Okay.
to have. They need
Matching
to sell
cosplays.
cookies. They need to have bacon wrapped turkey loin. They need to have pork loin. They need to have like all sorts of.
Ooh, Applewood smoked bacon.
Like a bacon, like.
Oh, bacon earrings to go with it.
That'd be good.
A bacon necklace. Have some bacon in a bag, just passing them out to people.
I feel like
breakfast
this is like Forrest Gump moment here. We got bacon tacos. We got bacon wraps. We got
eggs and
bacon wrapped jalapenos. Bacon burgers. Where it's literally just like slaps of bacon on top of the burger, and like there's no bun. It's just weaved bacon.
Yeah. Okay. Usually she's the one drawing us back to the conversation, but let me go back to the conversation for a minute here. We've lost DJ in the bacon world here.
It's bacon.
So here's a question: if you could do
a guest of Kevin Bacon.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's a question.
Hello, Olivia.
Hold on. So if you could do any voice acting role, what would be like a dream role for you?
Ooh, honestly, some sort of cartoon, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, something like that would be really cool. I would absolutely.
Look at you right now. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sorry. Okay.
No, yeah.
Literally obsessed with that show.
It's so good. Like something like that, or like Archer. I think would be so cool. You know what I mean? I love it.
I can't look at you right now. She's not helping. Not helping. She's red-faced here, cracking up.
She is.
I can't. I'm like, let it out, girl. Take a breath.
I just keep thinking of Kevin Bacon as a guest.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Kevin Bacon as a guest at BotCon.
In honor of our obsession with bacon, Kevin Bacon, we invite you to come beyond Magic Making Mischief sometime. Just saying.
Do it.
That would be amazing.
Why does this remind me of that Christmas episode where they kidnapped Kevin Bacon and took him to space so he could meet Star-Lord?
I remember that. That was good. That was a good episode.
That may be how we have to get Kevin Bacon on our podcast, but you know, it's all friendly. It's all good.
You good, CJ?
I literally have tears in my eyes.
God. Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I'm like, there you go.
You heard it here first.
There you go.
Okay. You keep helping.
Come on, B. Can you repeat that question that you had for Olivia?
She answered
it.
Oh.
The Last Airbender. I heard it. I was just so fucking.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Or like,
okay.
My apologies, ma'am.
It's been an insane week or so lately, guys. All right.
It really has.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we actually had to cancel like last week, which won't be last week by the time this airs, because the storm knocked out everybody's power out here and Wi-Fi and everything. So it's insane. It's been crazy, but hashtag Houston strong.
Yeah. Hello. Absolutely. H-Town till I drown. I had to censor in the middle of that.
Okay, no, Ravenclaw, suck it up. Stop. You're not helping.
Everything's
Louise. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
She's Slytherin. She's Gryffindor.
I'm Gryffindor. Hi. We're not usually this bad. I promise. It's just been a rough week.
It's been a very rough week.
One that's cool and collected, and apparently today I'm not.
Happening.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's where we are with life.
We have 5 minutes left.
Sorry
if
for
there
those
was
listening.
advice that you would give to somebody who
Please
wants
give some advice.
voice acting, what would it be? Inviting Kevin Bacon to bake.
Well, I would honestly. He he should be running it. We don't need to talk about it. He should be the one throwing it. His God. Also, it's crazy that he doesn't have a line of bacon out on the street.
No.
That's a missed opportunity. If Paul Newman can do ranch, you can certainly do bacon.
Bacon flavor.
Tell him.
Oh
my God.
My advice is
bacon, you're missing out.
My advice is if you have a killer last name, do something with it. You know what I mean? Start a food line. Hello? No, if I had to give advice to an actor, I would say, be ready for rejection for sure. Like, just prepare yourself for, like, how many times you're going to be told no, because it sucks. But it's okay, because the other thing I would say, even though rejection sucks, 90% of the job is finding the audition and, like, doing the auditions. And getting cast is just like, that's just your reward for, like, putting in the work. The job is finding and, like, tracking the work down. But the work itself is just a reward. And I would say that's important to remember too, and to my old roomie, my bestie, she always writes down all of, like, any accomplishment, no matter how small, like, just like, I got a call back today, you know what I mean? And I did well, like, I wasn't nervous. She said it's helped her so much, just, like, staying positive, like, in the face of such a truly tremendous molehill, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, truly. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say just keep trekking. Just keep trekking.
Keep on swimming, just like Dory says.
Right.
There you go.
As per usual. Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, good luck. You know what I mean?
What do I do? Okay, this is usually us.
We're not doing this.
I love it. So, did you guys like this set, Finding Dory? Did you like it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yes, I liked it.
Especially when she was speaking in whale. I think that was probably one of my favorite parts.
You learned so much about Dory. No.
She's very talented.
Oh, maybe I'll give it a shot. I was just watching Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I was babysitting the other day.
It's been such a long time since I've seen Ice Age.
It's hysterical. It's really funny. I love that movie.
I'm pretty sure that Sid steals the show.
Always.
That's my favorite.
Like
Sid the Sloth. Yep.
No, Scrat.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, the squirrel.
The squirrel who has the net who keeps messing everything up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sid the Sloth has his charm.
It's the big eyes for me.
The last day in the line of the season.
Leprosy.
I think Diego's hot. Sorry. Am I allowed to?
It'd be like that, because you know what? Kovu's hot. Since we're talking about animals, we're done.
Diego's so cool. The strong silent type. That's my niche. Just kidding.
There you go. Strong silent. We loves.
Oh boy. But yeah, it's been so great to, like, talk with you guys. Thanks for, like, having me on and just chat.
Oh yeah, our pleasure. Oh my gosh, we're so happy you got to. We're so happy you got to work on this out with everything, all the craziness. This has been wonderful.
Truly, no, I'm glad our schedules finally lined up, and I'm glad you guys are okay. One more time, I know that was scary, but glad you.
It was just a really big thunderstorm with lots of wind that knocked lots of power lines and trees down. It's
trees all over.
Who can't handle it? Who can't handle it?
Lived in saunas for days. It's fine. The saunas are our houses. It's fine.
Threw out whole refrigerators worth of food. It's good.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment when I was telling my husband, I was like, I don't want to go back home because it feels like we're squatters in our own home because nothing works.
We actually built, I gotta say this, we built an outdoor shower because nothing worked because everything was electric, including our water heater, and our aerobic system had to pump out and it couldn't. So, like, we built an outdoor shower.
Wait, I know that you didn't make it as, like, a luxury item, but it is a luxury moment. An outdoor shower? I love it.
See, it's not.
She right, you know.
The tornadoes don't scare Texans, neither the hurricanes. It's the lack of electricity that scares the
people, especially in summer.
Murder rates go up in the summer. Murder rates go up in the summer.
No, at all. I was in Snowmageddon. It's a lack of electricity.
I was down there for that. That was a disaster. That was a huge.
That was crazy. We're not used to
prefer
snow.
the Snowmageddon. I prefer Snowmageddon.
Yes.
You could always.
Yes, I'll never complain again.
Yep.
Olivia, thank you so much for joining us. For those who want to connect with Olivia, you can find her at Instagram at olivia.swasey. That's OLIVIA.SWASEY. Find her on Instagram and connect with her and say hi.
All right. Thank you guys. Oh, my wand.
Yes, everybody get your wands ready. And Mombi?
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. And I hope everybody that was hit by the storm has their power back on now and is doing good. Stay safe, you guys. If you haven't had a chance to yet, make sure to check out CJ Peterson on YouTube because she has some awesome stuff, not just Magic Making Mischief, which is awesome, but also some awesome author and book stuff. So definitely check that out. She does some cool interviews there too with other people. And
Mombi with her Patreon. Subscribe to Mombi's Patreon.
And I do have Patreon, so check that out. Also, Yukita Cosplay on Instagram, and she just got Ko-fi, so check her out too.
Yeah, come to my coffee page. I have fun sometimes. I show you.
I like the snort. Love you guys. Till next time, Mischief managed.
Bye.
Amazing. Bye-bye.